Marina, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if you're new here, welcome. Today I'm going to do 3 looks with the Radiant Rose eyeshadow palette from Avon. I'm going to do the looks first and I'm going to give you swatches, then we're going to do a little comparison with the Glowing Gold palette, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on the Radiant Rose palette. Before we get into the video, I would like to remind you to subscribe and hit the bell if you like what you see. I do quite a few Avon videos the minute. I do Avon reviews and things like that because I have found that I didn't see the Avon reviews that I wanted on YouTube. I am an Avon lover myself, and Avon is a very well-known company in the UK at least, and to my perception it is quite loved as well, and I just wanted to see those videos on YouTube where you just see people just being as unbiased as they can and just giving regular reviews. So this is what I want with my reviews when it comes to Avon makeup, but I also do other type of beauty content. I do latest in beauty unboxings. That's the only unboxing, that's the only beauty box I have at the minute, but other things as well. So I would love it if you check out my channel, and also if you like this video while you're watching it, give it a thumbs up. So the first look is going to be a smoky eye. I'm taking the lightest shade in the palette and putting that all over. And with an eyeliner brush, I'm going to start creating my shape, which is kind of like a cat eye shape. So I'm just putting that down, giving kind of like a cat eye wing. It's not perfect, but that's okay. I'm going to clean that up after. Just making sure that the wing itself is quite dark to give me that base. Then on a fluffy brush, I'm taking a bit more color and I'm blending that up. Then an even fluffier brush, I am diffusing all of that and blending that towards my crease. I'm taking the shimmer here on a densely packed brush or a C-shaped brush, which I've sprayed with setting spray, and I'm just laying that down on the first half of my lid until I'm happy with how the shimmer shows through. And before I do my face, I'm going to clean my wings out with concealer, and I'm going to take a concealer brush and blend that out. And now after mascara is on and the rest of my face is on, I'm taking that brown again on an eyeliner brush and just lining my lower lash line. And then I'm taking the fluffy brush again with a little bit more color on and blend. And the lighter shade in the palette again, just for the inner corner. And this is the final look. For the second look, I'm going to combine these two shimmers. Well, I'm going to use these two shimmers. I'm starting with a darker shimmer on the outer corner. And then I'm just turning my brush over using the lighter shimmer on the rest of my lid. I'm just putting a little bit over the darker shimmer to blend it out. Just take my finger here because I just wanted a bit more intensity of the lighter shimmer. Just blending the darker shimmer out. I just added a little bit more as well. And now that my face is done, I'm taking this matte just for my lower lid, just to give it a little bit of dimension. And this is the final look. Okay, my third look is going to be a halo eye. I am taking this matte again, and I'm going to use it as a transition shade. So I'm putting it in my crease, on my outer and inner corners. I'm taking this nice berry shade, and I am laying it down on my outer corner. And on my inner corner. I'm adding more until I'm happy with it. I'm gonna add more after this as well. I'm taking that initial blending brush and I'm going to start blending. Adding more of that berry shade. I'm actually making sure that the color is all the way up to my lash line because I'm not going to use eyeliner for this look. And then with patting motions, I'm adding even more on the outer corner. I want that to be a little bit deeper. And then go back to my blending brush. With this sponge applicator, I'm going to take this shimmer here and put it on the center of my lid. Just going a little bit on each side just to blend and give me that nice spotlight effect. Now I'm taking the glittery shimmer because I just felt like I needed something extra. I'm just using my finger for this. And yeah, I kind of like that much better. And just by magic, my eyes and face are done. So I'm going to combine the darkest and lightest shade. Well, the darker matte and the lightest shade in the palette for my lower lash line. That was a little bit too dark, so I took a bit more of that light shade and added that. And I'm taking the shimmer and I'm adding that on top. And this is the final look. Before I get into the swatches, I do have 2 more looks on my Instagram, which I will link in the description box. Let's talk a little bit about the palette itself. Just like the glowing gold palette, which I also have a video on, which I'll also link in the description box. We have this nice sturdy cardboard outer with all the information on. And then the palette is also very nice sturdy cardboard with magnetic closure. And it's got this nice mirror, and that's what the pans look like. This also comes with a sponge applicator, which I've used. You get 10 shades in here, and the total amount is 17 grams, and this palette retails for £12 in the UK. So each shadow will be about 1.7 grams, which is pretty good for an eyeshadow palette. Just to give you a little bit of a comparison, the Smashbox, which has 8 shades, has 6.2 grams in total. Maybelline, the nudes, which has 12 shades, has 9.6 grams in total. The Revolution Pro Moments palette has 1.13 grams per shadow, and then Elf Low Quad has 3.5 grams in total, so you do get quite a good amount of eyeshadow for your money in this one. They describe these shadows as 4 finishes, which you'll have your mattes. There's 4 mattes in here. They say frost, metallic and glitter. So let's start swatching the mattes. These are the mattes over here. So the way they're pointing out in the promotional pictures, the metallic would come right after a matte, so I'm gonna swatch them that way. These would be the 2 shades that they say they are metallic, but to me they're more like satins, which is kind of like my favorite finish. Then we have the frost, so they will be these 3 here. They do look like they have a pretty similar finish, however there's kind of like some more shine to these ones. And then the one glitter shade, that would be the glitter shade. It's not actual glitter. I would say it's more like a glittery shimmer, really. Now, when I first saw the pictures for this one, I was actually a little bit worried that it might have a few repeat shades from the Glowing Gold palette, but actually it has none of them. I thought these 2 shades would be the same, that this shade would be the same as that one, and then this shade would be the same as that one. I'll swatch them side by side. So on the bottom we have the Radiant Rose shades, and then on the top we've got our Glowing Gold shades, so you can see they're completely different. I actually like this one better as a highlighting shade or on all over shade than this one. It kind of like just works better for my skin tone. And then again, you can see the shimmers are quite different. This one definitely pulls more pink, and then this brown pulls warmer. So I would say I was expecting this to be a little bit more on the cool tone pinks, which at the minute I do not personally want. However, they have quite a bit of warmth to them. I think the only ones that are a bit more cool tones are these 2 over here. The rest have quite a bit of warmth to them, which makes them suitable, I think, for most eye colors, in my opinion. And you have quite a lot of one and done eyeshadows in here. You also have these 2 deeper shades here. You got this beautiful berry, which you can use to deepen different looks. You can also use both of these as eyeliners if you wish. And then if you find that you're missing a certain transition shade, you can always mix this with this. Although this one works quite well for my skin tone as a transition shade, I think if you are a little bit deeper skin tone, then you might want to use a combination of these 2. There are a few shades in here which allow you to get a full neutral look as well. One of my looks on my Instagram is completely neutral. I've used this shade and this shade. So yeah, check out that video. It's on my IGTV, and you don't have to have an Instagram account to view it. Just click on the link, or you can view it in your browser. When it comes to my collection, this definitely has a space in my collection because there are some shades in here that I don't have, like something like this I don't have, and I think I've decluttered a couple of palettes that had these type of shades, so it's nice to have them again in this kind of format. Yeah, you can go either pink or just completely neutral with this palette, so I think it will make it a good everyday palette. You can make nice smoky eyes, smoky eye looks as well. These 2 mattes over here, They build up nicely. They're not super duper pigmented when you first apply them, which is good because you can control them a little bit more. And I found that this one actually blends a little bit easier than this one, but still this one didn't give me a lot of trouble, you know, so it's still a nice shade. And I've also found that I have very little fallout, which is always a plus. So I hope you found this video interesting and helpful, and if you want to see more Avon reviews, then let me know in the comments what you'd like to see specifically. Again, I would love it if you check out my other videos and subscribe. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did like it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!